So check it out, 2,200 people added to cart, 1,400 people reached checkout. All of this right here generated us close to $60,000 in sales. What's really crazy is that this is not on Etsy, this is a Shopify store. And this was a brand new store. And even if you already have a Shopify store, let's go ahead and fix it up so that you can actually be optimized for sales. You see, there's three big things when it comes to selling online, especially on your own website, that lots of new sellers mess up on. And that's trust, social proof, and guarantees. Of course, there's many other variables, but those are some of the major things that lots of people always mess up on. So I'm going to break down how you can set up your product page so that you can be more optimized to be able to get sales. So if you don't have a Shopify store, you can go ahead and click on my link down below. It's going to get you started for just $1. This is going to be huge, especially those of you guys who are new. So check it out. I got my demo store set up. One of the first things that you need to consider as well is your fulfillment. So how are you going to actually fulfill a product if you don't have an actual product? So one quick thing that you can do, obviously, if you're not new, you can just install Printify. So what you can do is click on apps and sales channels. You click on Shopify app store, and then you go ahead and type in Printify right here. And then for you would just click install. And the reason why this is important is because we need a product, first of all. So we need a product published to our actual website. There's many products that you can choose from when it comes to Printify. There's hundreds and hundreds, and honestly, I think it's over 1,000 products. But anyways, I'm gonna keep it real simple. I'm gonna go with a sweatshirt. And as you can see, I have a really low price. So I like to go choose manually instead of the Printify's choice. So you can see all the suppliers right here. With Printify's choice, they typically choose the one that they see best fit, depending on, where you're shipping it to and whatnot. But then the prices kind of fluctuate a little much. I typically like to select one supplier. That way I always know that I'm getting as close to that price as much as possible. So if you don't have a premium plan, it's a huge price difference. You're talking about like $5 each. Premium plan's about $30 a month. So if you're selling at least like 5 sweatshirts every single month, then it's already ideal for you to go to the premium plan. But with my code HUSTLENINJAS, you should be able to get this for 30 days for free as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and click start designing on my actual product. So we have many design videos, so I'm not gonna go over that. I'm gonna help you get more optimized for sales instead in this video. Once you have your design uploaded right here, you select the colors that you want and whatnot, and then you just hit save product and then you hit publish. And what this is gonna do is publish this to our Shopify store. So as you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and click on it, and we already have a mockup set up. There's actually more mockups that you're going to want to use, including additional photos, your sizes and colors and whatnot. But let's go ahead and go over the good stuff for right now, because this is really important when it comes to actually getting sales. Because most people, they run traffic to this product page right here, and this is all it looks like, right? There's no information about it, and you're expecting it to actually work. People are putting Facebook ads out there, Google ads, and you know what? They're blaming everything else except for their own website. If you're getting clicks, you're getting views, that means your ad is actually working. But if you're not actually converting, it's something wrong right here. It could be the price, it could be the trust, it could be that the page itself is not appealing enough to the actual customer. So this is how you edit just the product page. And lots of people don't even know about this. They know how to build out the website, but they don't know how to just touch on the actual product page itself. So I'm going to click on online store right here. I'm going to click on themes. I'm going to click customize, and this is going to allow me to customize my theme. I am on a free theme. This is called refresh. So what I'm going to do is click on this right here. I'm going to click on products, and now I'm going to click create a template, and then you can name it whatever you would like. I'm going to go ahead and call it batch. And now you can actually move things around on this actual page. For one, I don't like this vendor tag showing. That's not really cool to show them where we're getting our stuff printed. So all we have to do is go ahead and click on this eyeball right here. That's going to remove that. Boom. Very nice. And then we can add on some additional tags that's going to make our website more trustworthy. I'm going to click add block right here. Now I'm going to click on icon with text. And then now we have these 3 little tags right here. And then now I can change this right here. So I can put something like, if you don't love it, it's free, which it sounds crazy, right? But that's a really strong guarantee to the actual customer. I'm not necessarily saying you can do this or you should do this, but lots of new sellers are afraid to stamp the actual product. They don't trust their product enough to give the customer an actual guarantee. And what this actually does is actually give you a higher conversion. I can tell you one thing, buyers aren't out here trying to scam you. I mean, of course, we all have that bad batch of buyers here and there, but buyers aren't just out there looking for products that they can completely get for free all the time, right? They still have to risk their $40 to see if they actually don't like it. But most people, it's going to be someone who actually wanted the actual product, so they're going to spend it with them. Now they have that satisfaction guarantee, so that whenever they receive the product, they're going to be sure that it's something that they do like. And if it is, they're not going to complain or anything. So it's really up to you to get them the right product. And this right here just boosts up the conversion in the very beginning so that they can trust you. Once again, trust. So you can go ahead and change all the other ones as well. You could change the icons if you would like as well. There's many things that you could do right here that's going to help you out. So I'm not necessarily saying use the same exact things, but feel free to add on whatever tags you may like. I'm not not too huge on the actual share button itself. Most people know to copy the URL and just send it to their friend if necessary. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on that. I'm gonna remove it as well. You can just hit the delete button as well if you would like. And then I'm just gonna scroll up. Once again, I do recommend you can include much more photos than just this one right here, but we're just kind of messing around with the actual product page itself. So now I'm gonna click add section right here, and I'm gonna click on apps. And what that's gonna do is show me some different apps that I actually have access to. So the same way we installed Printify, I installed this other one right here called Wise Reviews. And what that app allows me to do is move over all of my Etsy reviews on over to my actual Shopify store. So now I have social proof. This is also gonna bring over the images if you have customer images that actually wore this product as well. So this is very strong customer social proof right here. Now here's another thing that you can do to make it look real nice right here. I'm gonna click add section, and I'm gonna click sections, and I'm gonna head on over to image with text. And now I always like to double check my padding itself. I don't like it to be too far off from the previous block itself, but some of them you just can't necessarily change it too much. For example, I can't change the one on this reviews app, so there is a little bit of a gap, but you know, just be on the lookout for that. And you don't want it to be too tight neither. But that's just me being real nitpicky on the things that I want you to actually change and whatnot. So now with the actual image, you can include other mockups. This one right here is a terrible mockup, but it's just for example. We can use a really nice mockup, or we can find a video and we can turn that into a GIF or GIF and let that be an animated photo. And that right there is really appealing to the customer as well, especially if you have some real physical photos. For example, even if you have photos like this one works a whole lot better than a mockup, or you know, just a person just modeling the sweatshirt. Even though I know this does not look like a great photo, it's a great photo for the customer because it looks more organic and they know it's a real photo. They know possibly a customer took the photo, and this just adds an additional layer of trust because they know your product actually exists outside of the virtual world. It can be obvious to lots of customers that, you know, a lot of photos are mockups nowadays. So sometimes they just want to see something like this where it's as real as possible. It's really difficult to create a mockup that looks this real. So, you know, including an actual real physical image, just like this one right here, is very, very powerful. So if you have samples already and you want to build out your own Shopify store, you can't take it to the same lengths as Etsy because Etsy already has built up that trust, right? Etsy already spends millions and millions of dollars on commercials so that people already trust Etsy. Whenever it comes to your own website, customers aren't going to trust you right off the bat. So everything that you see on this page, you have to do it 2 times better. And just kind of look and see what is on an actual Etsy product page. This is a great place to start to replicate, and then you can add your own twist on things. For example, things like this: order today, get it by February 14th to the 18th, returns and exchanges, the cost to ship, where it's coming from. Even little icons like this, Etsy purchase protection. You can include your own purchase protection images on your actual product page. This right here helps your product page speak a lot more to the actual customer itself because you're going to be running ads to people who aren't even looking for your product. On Etsy, customers are already coming on here, they're typing in what the product it is that they want, and they're actively ready to purchase and ready to shop with you. When it comes to running ads, most of the time on your own Shopify store, if you're doing Facebook ads, Instagram ads, you're putting a product into a customer's face and hoping that this is something that they actually want. And that's why the winning product is actually very important as well, because you want to be able to use proven data so that whenever you shove this product into a customer's face and it's the customer that you're targeting, it's very highly that they're going to stop and shop with you. That's why you have to do everything else to help convince them so that they actually convert with you. That's why you need the trust, the social proof, the guarantees. The trust and the guarantees is almost on the same line as the same thing, but do understand every single little detail helps. So you can continue to build on this. There's multiple apps that's going to help you include different things like more social proof, more images. I'm not going to go completely in depth with this, but this gives you a better understanding of what to do. So for example, if I go ahead and put this in full screen, when I scroll down on here, there's already more things on this page than when a customer just hops on here, right? There's not really much for them to actually think about if this product looks real or not. Just ask yourself, would you shop on this page? Or are you going to be more highly likely to shop on a page that has real customer reviews, that they can actually see physical photos and actual product photos of the actual product itself? So just really think about that. Here's another layer, and it's a very small detail that new sellers forget as well. It's the terms and services, privacy policy, refund policy, shipping policy, and so on. All these little things give your website a little extra layer of trust. So in order to do that, it's very automated as well. You can can just click on settings, click on policies, and then you can see privacy policies and whatnot right here. All you have to do is just click on use automated policy and it'll give all these things to you. But now you need to add it to your actual menu. So what you're going to do is go on over to navigation and you're going to click on footer menu. And then now this is where you're going to add all of those pages right here. So like I said, that's just a foundation of what else you need to add to your actual product page. And now you know where to go to actually edit that product page. And it is very much possible. You can just have one product and run ads to it, and it works very well if you tailor that product page very nicely. Once again, that was a foundation. So here's a better example right here. As you can see, this is a product right here. And if you scroll down, you have the little icon right here, a little guarantee, 1 year warranty, a little bit of description. We have all these little icons going on right here, free shipping, easy returns. We got more product details. You can tell your brand story right here if you do want to tell your brand story. But then once again, like I said, actual photos or actual videos right here, it's going to make your product more trustworthy to the actual customer. So you do have to go the extra length when it comes to building your own Shopify store in comparison to building something that's like on Etsy. Look, we have social proof going on right here. And although it may seem like extra work, at the end of the day, it's going to be way more powerful because you're going to have more control of the amount of traffic that you can take to your actual website. Because with Etsy, you can't integrate the Google pixel, you can't integrate the Facebook meta pixel. So if you use that to run ads on Etsy, it's just entirely not possible because it does not track the actual conversions. So there's no way the pixel can get better and more seasoned. So as you build up your own website, always think about trust, social proof, and guarantees. If this video helped you out and you want more Shopify videos, go ahead and let me know down below. Also, feel free to hit subscribe if you're not subscribed by now. See you on the next one.